And right now we are continuing our back to school coverage for you this morning. We're talking about oversharing on social media.
Symphony Privet is with us here. Symphony, you caught up with an internet safety expert who is talking a lot about that. Something as simple as a back to school picture can provide problems.
So I learned a lot this morning. You know, typically there's a lot of information that goes onto those cute little poster boards that you make for your kids. And I know it's an exciting time for many of you out there and you want to share those big firsts with your online friends. But Scott Driscoll of Internet Safety Concepts tells us there is a safer way to do it. First, he says you should know who's in your circle on social media, so that may not necessarily include, one example he gave me, you guys, was like your old high school friend that you never really keep up with anyway, people like that. So yeah, just know your people and make sure that they are people that you actually know and trust.
A lot of the things we do for school, we're putting our kids' full names, their teachers' names, the school they go to, but we also tell them that if a guy in a white van pulls up and says, hey, here's some candy or what's your name, we tell them to run away. So we have to make sure that the guidelines we're teaching our children, we kind of keep in respect when we go online because it's important to help protect them.
Driscoll also recommends being mindful about using those check-in or location options on social media that can share where you are while you're out and about with your family. Now, I also caught up with a local mom who chooses not to share photos of her daughter's face online. Listen to this.
On a larger sense, it was just a safety issue. I'm already putting way more on the internet than I should. You Google your name and it's not hard to find a lot of information about a person. And so, there's a lot of stuff that goes down at schools and there's a lot of dangerous things that happen and we want to keep our kids safe.
You can hear more from Erica and security expert Scott Driscoll this evening on the Fox 61 News at 4. And I never really thought about this before. I recently got my nephew's first day of school picture, and it has all that information, his name, where he goes to school, his teacher's name, and just never thought about that potentially being harmful if it's in the wrong hands.
Right, and some of those actually includes like your child's favorite color and what they like to do, which could be used in a nefarious way. I mean, you have to say it, but it could be used to lure them away from either the bus stop or something.
And you just never know. I hate to say it, but you just never know what people would do these days.
Right.
Yeah. And you don't even know what info you're giving away because then there's metadata attached to those pictures that you can't see that has even more information, like location information in some cases that you don't even know you're giving away. Yeah.
It is a tough one though, because as parents, we're really proud of our kids. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's first day of school. But then it's like, oh, rein it in just a little bit. Maybe do this one.
Text them to my family members. Problem mostly solved. Now that's completely fine. But yeah. All right, Symphony, thank you so much.
Yeah, good.